Well, hello there you guys. Welcome to my channel. My name is Quel. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning, thank you for joining me today. You could be with anybody else on the internet, but you are here with me and I appreciate you. Yes, it looks a little bit different. I look like a little island girl. I'm out here in front of my plant shrine. I have literally so many plants and I was like, you know what, I want to show them off. But I might start to film out here, so we'll see how this goes. But today I want to give you guys a different video. I feel like I say that all the time. I feel like my content is kind of like all over the place. But I've been wanting to share with you guys my DNA ancestry results for literally the longest time, like months. So if you'd like to see this video, go ahead and stick around. So very brief synopsis of my ancestry. Both my parents have black in them. I've always identified as a black woman. I'm black. My father is biracial. He's half black and half white. And then there's some other mixtures in the midst of that also from great grandmothers and grandmothers of the past. And then on my mom's side, both of my grandparents on her side, both my maternal grandparents are black. And then down the line, there's some mixtures in there too. I know my great grandmother, she was adopted, so a lot of that ancestry is kind of like vague, but I know that on that side they're black too. So I've always identified as a black woman. I just wanted to do this for myself because I know there was some mixture, but I wasn't really sure where to pinpoint. So now I know. And just to be full disclosure, I already have seen my results. I was like literally could not wait to bust open the results. So it's kind of something that I've always wanted to do for an extended amount of time. I just never gotten around to doing it. And so this was back in November, so Thanksgiving, literally. So me and one of my classmates, we were just talking about wanting to do our ancestry and, you know, joking around about us being cousins and stuff like that. So we saw that there was going to be a sale and it was 2 for $100. So I think they're regularly priced, like the basic kit is like $69 or $70, I believe. But we decided that, hey, that's a really good deal. So we just split it. We went half. So she put in her $50 plus whatever the extra tax was on it, and I put in my 50 whatever the extra tax, and we were able to get it for a really good deal. So that's a tip. If they ever have any type of like buy 2 for this amount of money, just split it with somebody. So that's exactly what we did. But I got my package, I would say within like 2 weeks. It didn't take long. I think two weeks max is when I got my package. So I didn't have a long wait. So when I actually did it, I think I just spit in a tube and then I sent it off, and I had to register online. It honestly didn't take too long. I know it sounds long. I submitted it, and then it took 8 weeks to get back. I honestly thought it might take a little bit longer, so 2 months, and that's what it said. It said that it was going to take 6 to 8 weeks, and literally that Friday, I submitted on a Friday, the 8th Friday following that. I got my test results after that. Okay, so I'm just going to record my screen so you guys can see it as well. So I'm just going to go into my ancestry now. Okay. So from what this says, my ancestry composition, so when it comes up, it shows what you are most of. So I am 60% West African. So that of course is not a shock at all. Both my parents are black. So it says Raquel, 100% me. So I have 63.1% sub-Saharan African. So of that, that's 60% West African, and then 1% African hunter-gatherer, and 0.1% East African, and then 2% broadly sub-Saharan African. So of course that wasn't a shock. Again, both my parents are black. You most likely had a grandparent or a great-grandparent or a second great-grandparent who is 100% West African, and that was between 1870 and 1930. So of course, duh, yes. I will say that I'm kind of disappointed in 23andMe for not really going into detail about like the West African. Like I know the different countries like Ghana and everything, but I wish that they would go into like more in depth, like where in West Africa, because that's like so broad. So it's saying from Senegal to Cameroon, and so yeah, and it goes into detail about European colonization and everything, and how basically we got here into America. But like, yeah, that just kind of like it hit me, like it made me feel a little bit closer to my people in the past, you know. Okay, so next it goes into my European history. So I am 34.6% European. So this is what threw me for a doozy. It says that I am 11.2% British and Irish. What? Excuse me? I'm what? Like, I had no idea. Like, I did not know that at all. Like, that threw me very much so. I am 3.3% French and German. That threw me as well. I am 1.8% Iberian. I am 1.4% Scandinavian. I am 11.5 broadly Northwestern European. I am 2.1% broadly Southern European and 3.3% broadly European. The European ancestries is what threw me. I always thought that I was majority like Italian. So of that like 34%, I thought I would be like 25% Italian. It is saying that you most likely had a great-grandparent or a second great-grandparent or a third great-grandparent who was 100% British and Irish, born between 1840 and 1900. Y'all, that is killing me. Like, I never would have thought that I have Irish in me. And then I am 0.1% East Asian and Native American. So of that, I am 0.2% Southeast Asian and 0.1% broadly East Asian and 0.2% broadly East Asian and Native American. I am 1.8% unassigned. But I will say what I love about 23andMe is they are always updating their tool. So your ancestry isn't changing, but the information about your ancestry is always being updated. So for instance, the dialogue that's under all of the countries was not there the first time that I opened up my 23andMe results. So they're constantly updating things, giving you more history. It's really, really insightful. They have a lot of information on here. I just will say that just make sure that you are emotionally ready for the results. Like, I didn't even think I would have a reaction like, oh, I thought I was going to be like, oh, that was cool, but I kind of like almost felt a certain type of way. Not bad or anything, it was just like I have a more sense of self now. I'm not trying to be too deep, but that's kind of like how I felt about it. So it was cool. It was really cool to feel more close to my ancestry, where I've come from, so I can then like share it with my children, like, and know for sure. What I do not like about the 23andMe, I wish that for the African countries, like, I don't understand why they didn't go into detail. Like, for the European, they had Europe as a continent, and then within the continent, they were naming the different countries. Like, so Africa is a continent, and they just kind of put the region, like West African, East African. Like, I don't have you guys taking this test and the same results happen. I don't know if I don't know why. I don't know if it's because it's mostly West African during the times of slavery, so they really couldn't trace it back, but why wouldn't they be able to? So I don't know, that's just the question that I have. Like, why for my African roots they couldn't find out exactly which countries, unless it's just a money thing. That could be also the case. Why for the European countries were they able to just like pinpoint exactly Iberian? Like, that was specific, very specific. So I think it would be cool to do a DNA ancestry, do their ancestry, just to see if the results kind of like are around the same. I'm pretty sure they're not going to be like exactly the same. So I would like to see what their results will be on there too. So yeah, so that's my ancestry. So I am 63% West African and 34% European. Well, I know that I'll have more details forthcoming within 23andMe. I love the fact that they always update their data. So we'll see in the future if I find out more, but the basics will remain the same, of course. So I really enjoyed filming this video and getting my results. Again, I would love to do a comparison video between 23andMe and DNA Ancestry. If you guys would like to see that video, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe. I would love for you to join the family. I post videos every week. I will see you guys really soon. Take care. Bye.